Hello, everyone, and welcome to a surprise return of the Kayfabe Corner.
Woo!
So, me and Billy at it again, watching wrestling.
Yeah.
This time we're watching a new pay-per-view that just came out at the day of this recording.
Yeah, we watched a live pay-per-view.
Yep. Impact Wrestling, Hard to Kill.
Yeah. As you can tell from Seven Noses, my shirt.
Yeah, he's got an Impact Wrestling shirt on. I know no one can see this. This is an audio show.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to go for if I'm watching certain pay-per-views.
I noticed that about you when you watch pay-per-views. You sometimes always have the right shirt for the moment.
Yeah, the only one. Yeah, I think the only one I don't have is just a shirt with the WWE logo on it.
Yeah. So I don't watch a lot of Impact Wrestling, so I didn't know anyone going into this.
No.
And
But you knew a few of the names.
a few of the names.
Yeah,
Rhino, obviously, I knew.
Yeah.
And even not knowing much about going into this, it's still entertaining to watch.
Yeah, no, like I always enjoyed Impact.
Yeah. It's not as bloody as Backyard Wrestling or the
Game Changer Wrestling.
Game Changer Wrestling.
Yeah.
It feels more organized, like as if it's a WWE promotion.
Yeah, this was, like I said, there's like brief history for Impact. Originally TNA, founded in 2002.
Okay.
So, it started out as a weekly pay-per-view where we had to pay like $10 a week to watch it.
Okay. So, and then it grew from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it doesn't feel as gimmicky as WWE.
No, I mean, like I said before, they had a few different like gimmick styles and all that, but
Yeah. But anyway, we'll go through the matches. I want to get the main event out of the way first because that was the best of all of them.
Oh yeah.
And it's the most significant of matches and the freshest in their mind.
Yes.
So I figured let's do it some justice and do it first.
Yeah. Main event. Title versus career.
Yep. So Grace, I don't know her first name. Jordan.
Jordan Grace.
Yeah. Versus Mickie James.
Yeah. And it was like the last match for Mickie James' last rodeo. She had to beat all the knockouts, but if she lost, she had to retire.
Yeah.
This was the last one. It was the champion.
Yeah. So she kind of did a gauntlet up to this point, I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
It's like, as soon as she lost a singles match, she was done.
Yeah, so that's a lot riding on your career for one last go at the championship.
Yeah.
Which is fair, and I respect that. And then Grace is just defending her title, so it's a champion title defense, so you kind of go in rooting for Mickie on this one.
Yes, because like I said, 20 plus year career.
Yeah, just to see it go away would be a shame.
Yeah.
And I will give it credit that this was the most honorable of the matches. Nothing low blow, no cheap shots, no hidden weapons taken out.
No, right? Like this is
It was good old-fashioned wrestling.
Yeah, like straight up.
Yeah. Well, I can't say old-fashioned. It wasn't like the old-fashioned.
No.
There were still slams and throws and everything else, but...
Yeah, there wasn't a headlock for 20 minutes.
Yeah. But, you know, it was classical wrestling.
Yeah, like, and the few moments of the match where I swear, she tapped, Mickie tapped.
I thought she tapped too. There was a moment where I thought she tapped, but I guess it was her trying to build momentum in her hand.
Yeah,
so she
so
could
that's
counter. So,
like we thought she tapped. I think the announcers thought.
Well, the announcers corrected everyone. It's like, well, you have to get both a verbal confirmation and a tap.
Yeah,
in order for it to consider.
Yeah, I honestly never knew that. I thought
I thought as soon as they started tapping, it was done. But
yeah.
now you have to also get the verbal confirmation.
Yeah.
If possible, I guess.
If you passed out, you're like, okay, nope.
Yeah. I like that even even in this age, if you pass out, they do the free arm up rule.
Oh, yeah, it's always...
Yeah.
You always love that.
I love seeing that. It doesn't happen as much as it used to.
No.
That used to be like back in the 90s, like the thing.
Yeah, and they only put that in one video game.
Yeah. Which one?
SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, I believe.
Oh, wow.
I remember doing that because I actually won a couple of matches like that.
Nice.
I'm like that's kind of cool.
So, yeah, Definitely a match to watch.
Yes.
I will say this. It's worth, if you like classic wrestling, you're not in for the bloody carnage that wrestling has kind of evolved into.
Yeah.
This is a match worth watching.
Yeah, and if you're a fan of women's wrestling, this is a good women's wrestling match.
This is a staple for good women's wrestling.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I want to spoil how this ends. I think I'm just going to leave it out. Tell you what, if you guys can listen all the way to the end of this, we'll tell you how that match ends.
There you go.
So we'll move on to our first match.
Yeah, which was on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Which was a 6-way scramble match.
Yeah, so it's like 6 people in a match, 1 pinfall.
Yeah. And see, so it was Kushida, Angels, I can never pronounce his name. Speedball, Mike Bailey.
Yep.
Yura, once again, I can never pronounce his name.
Can I see this list?
Yeah.
Billy's trying to lead a list here.
Yeah, there you go.
Kushida, Angels, Delirious, Mike Bailey, Mike Jackson, and Yua Urama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mike Jackson, being almost 73?
Yeah. Yeah, Mike Jackson's the really old guy that should not be wrestling, but he's going out for one more.
Yeah. He debuted in 1972 and he was born in 1949.
Yeah. So.
And, no, that guy, like, I've seen him wrestle before with a few other federations, and he's...
Oh, no, he's in top physical shape for his age.
Yeah, no, he...
Like, that guy, old man, is doing things old man should not do.
A dive?
Like, dive for the top, right, second rope.
Yeah. The ropes.
Into the, like, a group of guys.
Yeah. And did, like, the Undertaker's old school thing.
Yeah. But walk around the ring.
The whole ring.
The whole ring. Like...
I'm like, that's impressive.
That is impressive. Still lost, though, but...
Yeah.
I mean, points for trying, Grandpa.
Oh, yeah, no.
You did stuff that I, like, if I'm ever in your age, I wish I could do.
Yeah.
I'll be lucky if I'm not just shitting myself. Everyone else in his age are like, I just hope I wake up today with clean pants on. He's like, I'm going in to wrestle.
Good luck.
Yeah. So, next match.
Trey Miguel versus Terus. Black Terus.
Yeah.
Terus, for the X Division Championship.
Yeah, so this is another interesting pre-show because we got an actual Minotaur man.
Yeah, like... Which...
I haven't seen these since the 90s either.
No, because I like to hear when he came to the ring, he's like, Mantar's son?
Yeah, exactly. Or like cousin or something. Like that's just Mantar's gimmick taken to another level.
Yeah, he actually wrestled with the mask on.
Yeah. I was expecting him to take it off and be like, okay, here we go, let's wrestle. No, I'm wrestling with this damn cow head on my head. Alright. Yeah, that was an interesting back and forth match, but nothing too exciting.
No, and the heel win.
The heel wins in the heelish way possible. Alright, then we get actually into the event.
Alright, which, okay, the first match, it was for their World Championship.
Yeah. So this should have been a main event match, but it got changed to the first match for Mickey James match.
Yeah, because they thought, like, you know what, that's going
to be a more exciting match than whatever we're just going to throw for the title, championship title.
Yeah, because same with last year, Mickey James wrestled the main event last year.
Yeah.
Because she was defending the championship last year, and if she won, she would be going into the Royal Rumble as the Impact champion. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, worth putting that at the end.
Yeah. And it was Josh Alexander defending against Fully Ray, a.k.a. Bubba Ray Dudley.
Yeah.
In Full Metal Mayhem.
Yeah. This got a little awkward at the end, I'll say that much.
Yeah, like it's...
Yeah. It starts out as your classic kind of hardcore match.
Yeah.
with thumbtacks and all.
Cheese grater.
Yeah.
I got to throw that in.
Oh, yeah. And we got ladders, tables, you know, it's a Dudley match.
Yeah.
And then it gets into where he's zip tied to the ropes.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, Josh's wife comes down, tries to, like, talk to...
Yeah, his wife comes in to stop Bully from actually doing a lot of damage.
Selling these bags.
Yeah. And then he starts asking for her wedding ring.
Yeah, which...
I was like, well, what's this going to prove? This is just... What? This is getting uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then, of course, she low blows him, frees her husband, and then they team up and beat him.
Yeah.
Like, storybook kind of bad at, like, the bad guy versus the good guy.
Yeah, like typical... Man, like, this was their blow-off match.
Yeah.
Like, alright, so we're gonna do this blow-off match? Let's have a violent match.
Yeah. The only thing that's the only thing that was really selling it to me was the violence.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't know the build up to it, so obviously no impact there. But it felt like they might be going a little too far with it.
Yeah.
Near the end there.
Yeah.
At least she didn't get hit by anything, thank God.
But after the ref there trying to make the count.
Yeah.
We thought he was going to be counting the thumbtacks.
Yeah. You see the ref's hand going down, and you're like, that's where the thumbtacks were. Be careful, ref.
Yeah. One. Ow!
Ah! Two! Oh, God!
Please kick out.
Yeah. Or don't. Just let this end. So I can pull these out. Next match.
Alright. It was which was a four-way elimination tag team match for the tag team titles.
Yes.
So we got the Motor City Machine Guns.
Yep.
Versus Heath and Rhino.
Yep.
The Major Brothers, Matt Cardona and Brian Majors.
Yeah.
Myers, I'm sorry. And Bullet Club represented by Lisa Austin and Chris Bay.
Yeah.
And this is like, what was like the, describe it. Like the two guys face off, then they can tag out whoever.
Yeah, it's like tornado tag.
Yeah,
I want to say something better than that, but it's you can tag in people who aren't your teammate to be put in. But obviously, you kind of don't want to do that unless you're really getting your ass whooped.
Yeah.
It was interesting to see. I did not see how Rhino's group got taken out.
No, it was like you were asking me, like, guys, they got eliminated. Like,
yeah, I was like, where the heck is Rhino and Heath? And you're like, they got eliminated. I was like, when the hell did that happen?
Yeah, I think someone got a small package on Rhino.
Yeah,
and if that was, then props to
whoever did that, because Rhino's a big guy. You don't just easily small package him.
No.
Yeah. So, a little bit of confusion in that match. I don't like those style of matches because it's so hard to follow all the action.
Oh, the multi-man matches.
Yeah. It works for the Rumble because everyone's still confined in the ring.
Yeah.
But there's stuff going on outside the ring, and then they do that thing where a team disappears so that they can focus on someone else.
Yeah.
It's not that they're eliminated, they're just out. Knocked out over on the side.
Yeah. Then the team that got eliminated come back.
Yeah, and you're like, I don't know what's going on anymore. There's no rhyme or reason. Next match.
Yeah. For the Digital Media Championship.
Oh God, this title. Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Digital Media Championship sounds like the most made-up internet title I could ever think of.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like it's...
What does that even entail?
I was like, I originally thought it was supposed to be dependent on like the digital shows that they had.
Yeah.
But
maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, like
it just seems like another title that they made up just to make another title match.
Yeah, just to have like another like.
So all your matches for your pay-per-views are title matches.
Yeah.
Instead of just we have to throw in a filler match here. So.
Yeah.
Because I remember those being back in the day. You had a few filler matches before title matches.
Yeah, like a couple-minute matches, just...
Yeah. Or it's like one weird gimmick just as a filler.
Yeah. That's usually the hardcore matches.
Yeah, usually you'll throw a hardcore match in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this match was between...
Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
And Moose.
Yeah, oh yeah, good old Moose.
Yeah, now Joe Hendry got all this because he does his own, like, his theme music and all that.
Yeah.
But his gimmick is he'll create music, custom music videos for his opponents.
Yeah.
And they can be so f***ing funny.
Oh yeah. So check that out.
Oh yes, please do. And because they do a parody, he just done a parody of the Pokemon theme. I believe I showed you that video.
Yes.
And basically, one if you can find is his video for Drew McIntyre.
Oh wow, yeah.
Now, this was a match that ended, but then got restarted.
Yeah. So Moose wins by a low blow that the ref doesn't see.
Yeah.
And you're kind of a little bit like, oh, that's a bad way to end it. And then, who comes out? Because
the new director of Authority, Santino Marella.
So you know more about who this guy is.
Okay, you remember the guy who had the cobra, put the sock thing on his hands and made it look like it was the snake?
No.
Okay. So this gimmick he's like an Italian.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I was seeing.
I may have, and I just forgot.
Yeah. And I was surprised to see him.
Yeah. And then he restarts the matches with his authority.
Yeah, with that nifty little badge he has.
Yep.
No snap hanging around his neck.
Oh yeah. Well, they got to do this as a gimmick anyway, so go all flashy with it.
Oh yeah.
And then there's a reversal, but he keeps his championship instead of losing it. And we move on.
Yeah. And now, another multi-person match.
Yeah.
The four-way...
women's...
like, number one contenders match.
Yeah.
Against Deonna Purrazzo, Killer Kelly, Taylor Rawhide, and Masha Slamovich.
Yeah. So... interesting match for four women, all different personalities, very colorful.
Yeah, no, like
a bit. Killer Kelly's a little bit of a too on the nose for her gimmick.
Yeah,
she looks like just Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, I think she did up for that one, but like wrong whole movie for the date. But
yeah, I was like
trying.
Yeah, I was like. Messed up there if you're like trying to get an appropriate gimmick for tonight.
Yeah.
But I still like the aesthetic. I don't have too much to say on this match.
No, it's just like this is another multi-person match, so
yeah. So it's a lot of back and forth watching different sections of the match.
Yeah.
And it culminated with just one person basically taking everyone out with one power bomb like move.
Yeah.
And then getting the pin.
Yeah, so
kind of like impressive but underwhelming. It's a weird feeling.
Yeah, no.
It's like, okay, you took everyone out, good job, and then you got your pin, so therefore I guess you win. I thought there's one more match on the docket.
Oh no, there's two more.
Okay. We're kind of running a little low on time, so
yeah, no, the next one was the Falls Count Anywhere in Atlanta match.
Okay, this was an interesting one just because it does not start in the ring.
No.
It immediately starts outside the ring in the back locker room.
Yeah, it's like Steve Macklin versus Rick Swan.
Yeah.
And oh my god, yeah, no. Lily starts off with Rich Swan doing an interview, but you can't even hear, the audio got messed up in that one.
Yep.
Macklin comes in, starts brawling, the security guards are trying to pull them apart.
Then the ref comes in and is like, nope, we're doing the match right now.
Makes the bell. Girls like, okay, they leave.
Yeah, and it just goes from there. Because there's no way you're going to be able to break these two up and get them back in the ring.
No, like there's no...
They'll get there themselves, don't worry. They did. Yeah, so this is equivalent to the Street Brawlers of the old days.
Yeah, so this was like Balls Count Anywhere, so they would fight backstage, fought outside.
And, yeah. any weapon. Like, this is where you see unique weapons be used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pile.
Like a pylon thrown into a dumpster.
Car.
Well, the car, kinda. It's not how you'd think.
Yeah.
I just felt bad because that guy just wanted to go home.
I know. Like going down the ramp, like, guys, car.
Yeah. Car. They break up. Wait for him to leave. Game up.
Match on.
I'm sorry, I almost made you kill me. Yeah, they do manage to get back to the ring, technically.
Yeah. Which is a weird, like, cutaway.
Yeah, there's such a weird cut to that.
Yeah, like,
I don't know, like...
Because I had a feeling that was... I know it was probably a pre-taped segment, they just...
It felt like it was so grainy, too,
Yeah.
watching it. So I was like, this is a pre-taped section.
Yeah.
And then we're coming back to the ring. So, I'd like to know how the pay-per-view fans...
Yeah, like...
actually in the audience saw this.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I always wanted that, right?
Yeah. And then the last match...
was Eddie Edwards versus Jonathan Gresham. Well, the octopus guy.
Oh yeah, that I totally forgot that match happened, to be honest. Not a bad match.
No.
It was actually another one of those, like, no low blows.
No, it was like one like good wrestlers. Like,
Yeah. And just a clash of styles is
Yeah.
what I saw, and like, I can get behind those matches way more now than I can over the overly violent ones.
yeah, because I mean, I showed you like a Ring of Honor show one time.
Yeah.
You really,
And I really enjoyed that.
yeah,
Like, and that's weird for me to say because I do love my violence,
Yeah.
but when it's an actual professional sport, I want to see actual professional
yeah, it's
moves.
yeah. That's why like I want to get you to watch some Japanese stuff.
Yeah, the Japanese stuff I hear is very good because it's very fast, very accurate
Yeah.
wrestling. So I would be more interested in seeing that than like backyard wrestling
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah. Then after the match, you see the lights go out.
Yeah, so there's an introduction
Well,
of someone coming back.
coming back. PCO. A while ago, Eddie Edwards buried him in the desert in Nevada.
Here, he's back spewing
Sand, which I don't like that.
Nice touch.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so I guess that's going to lead up to something.
Yeah. And PCO is a crazy guy.
Okay, I kind of figured that.
Yeah. Because
The way he looked.
just briefly history on him, he was one half of the Quebecers in the WF in the 90s.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And this guy did a revival thing, made him out as like the French Frankenstein.
Okay.
And I saw him wrestle in Madison Square Garden, and they chucked him from the ring out to the floor, and he just sits back up like he loved it.
Yeah. Okay, nice. So, wrestling's being invaded by the crazy guy people. Nice.
That was like, I get on board.
I can get behind this. Alright, so final thoughts before we wrap up.
Yeah. No, like I said, like I was enjoying like Impact. Like it's
Impact, out of all the ones that you have shown me, seems to be the most level.
yeah.
Like, it's not too one way or too the other way.
No,
Like, it's not too over-the-top violent
no.
and feels more under... what's the one that you mentioned again? The one that's more violent?
GCW.
GCW.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that, and then
No.
it's not like your professional or more glamorous WWE.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the next bar behind WWE in my mind.
Yeah. At one point, they were the second North America's second wrestling promotion. At one point.
That makes sense to me. It shows that there's some polish there, and they're focusing on the sport of wrestling instead of just the spectacle of violence.
Yeah. Like no. Like yeah. Because it wasn't until like AEW showed up. They were.
Yeah. All right. I think we'll call it here, though. But This is Kayfabe Corner making a return. We're not sure if we're going to keep this going, but this was an interesting pay-per-view to come back to. So.
Yeah, like, I wanted... That's what I was thinking. I'm like, you know what? We did reviews of old episodes of Raw. I'm like, let's try, like, a live pay-per-view.
Yeah, let's actually see a live pay-per-view and see how well we do.
Yeah.
But until then, have a good one, everyone.
Hardcore country!
Oh, yeah! Thank you for staying all the way to the end. We forgot to tell you that. So, Mick Jane does actually win this.
Yeah.
So, spoilers!
Yeah.
If you managed to make it this far, thank you.
Yeah. And now you can tell I was really into that.
Oh, yeah, no, Billy, like, this was one where I was like, I really want her to win, even though I don't know who she is, but I just don't want to see someone's career end.
Yeah.
It's kind of... If your career's going to end, I want it to be one good, final, planned-out match, not just one challenge you gave yourself.
Yeah.
Or a one final celebration.
There you go.
Yeah. Alright, we have to call it here, so
yeah.
thank you all very much for listening in, and have yourselves a good one.
Yeah. Dang it.